Hey guys, it's Macy and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe if you want. But today I'm going to be doing a Glam Halo Smoky Eye, and I'm also going to be showing you how I did my face makeup. But this video is sponsored by Girls with Attitude, also known as GWA, and it is a cruelty-free and vegan makeup company, and that's why I wanted to work with them, because I am all about cruelty-free, but I really like how this halo eye turned out. If you guys want to see how I did it, then make sure to keep watching, and yeah. Okay, so my lights finally came in, so it's bright. You can see everything I'm doing. But anyways, so the first thing that I'm going to do in this tutorial is I'm going to prime my eyes for eyeshadow like I always do. And I'm just going to take some concealer and I'm going to apply it all over my eyelids. And for this tutorial, I'm just going to be going straight at it. I'm not going to have one eye already done like I normally do. And then I just blend that concealer end with my finger, just because I feel like that's the best way to blend out concealer on my eyelid. To set my concealer, I'm going to take this GWA brush, and it just looks like this. It's like a flat shader brush. I'll show you the whole thing. But I'm going to take my Airspun translucent powder, and I'm just going to dip my brush in and set. Okay, so now moving on to the eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking this GWA palette. It looks like this, super sparkly, super cute. And to undo it, I'm just gonna do that. And then these are all these shadows in it. It has some mattes, some shimmers, some glitter shadows like that one. But the first shadow I'm going to take is going to be Peach Bellini, which is this shadow right there. And I'm gonna take it on this brush, which is also from GWA. Most of the products I'm using this video are from GWA, which is Girls with Attitude. So I'm going to rub my brush all in that shadow. So I'm just going to blend this in a circular motion. Okay, so now I'm going to be going into this palette, which is the Enchanting palette. I'm going to mix this one right here, that brown, and this one on the end together. And this is what the palette looks like. I swatched that shadow over there, as you can see. Super pigmented. So I'm taking that one, and I'm going to take it on this same brush. And for today's look, I'm going to be doing a halo eye, so I am going to focus the shadow in my crease, but then once I build up enough shadow, I'm going to start focusing it on my outer and inner corner. This brush is so soft. Like sometimes eyeshadow brushes are like the hair just gets really coarse, I guess, and it just pokes my eyelid and it hurts, but these are so soft. They feel like silk. Okay, now I'm going to take that darker brown shadow on my finger and just place it in my inner and outer just to get more pigmentation out of it. Okay, now I'm going to take this huge brush right here, and I'm just going to go over the edges just to blur them out. Okay, so now I'm going in with this dark brown right here, and it's in the same palette that we mixed these two together. and I'm just going to take that on this brush, and I'm going to try to darken this up more. Okay, so going back in with this palette, the first one that we used, I'm going to take Smoke, which is this dark brown right there, and I'm going to take it on this smaller blending brush. Looks like this. And I'm just going to apply it to my outer corner and then in my crease. Then I'm going back in with this brush and I'm going to blend. Now for cutting the crease, I'm just going to take this flat brush right here by GWA also, if it would focus. Looks like this. It's a perfect size brush for cutting the crease. So I'm just taking some concealer on this brush, and then I'm going to see where my hooded eyes are, and then I'm going to cut the crease above that. So now that I have the crease cut, I'm going to take this brush from GWA and I'm going to blend out the concealer. So now I'm going to take this natural palette and I'm going to go into this copper shade right here, and I'm gonna take it on this flat shader brush and I'm going to apply that to the center. Okay, so after I do that, I'm gonna go into this shadow right here using the same brush, just the other side. I'm going to apply it to the outer parts where you still see the concealer, and then I'm going to blend over this copper. Okay, so now going back into this natural palette, I'm going to take this shadow right here and I'm going to put that on top of both the shimmer shadows I just placed down. These shadows are so pretty. Like, I'm not even just saying that because I'm sponsored and I wouldn't lie to you guys anyways, but like, I haven't even sprayed my brush and look how foiled that is. Like, normally you have to spray for that kind of payoff, but now as you can see, it looks super messy and it just doesn't look the best that it can. Okay, to fix that, I'm going to go back into this palette and I'm going to take this Smoke shadow that we used earlier and I'm going to apply that to the outer and inner corners of my eye and also in my crease. Doing that, I'm going to take this tiny blending brush that we also used earlier. Now I'm going to go back in with the first blending brush we used and just blend out those edges. And yeah, I got a little brown eyeshadow right there because I accidentally touched my brush there. I cannot get over how pigmented that is. Like, holy. And this brush has no product on it besides the product we used earlier. You just really want to blend out those edges. I'm just going to dust away the fallout with this brush. Looks like this. And I'm just dipping into my translucent powder just to help pick it up. So to highlight my brow bone, I'm going to go back into the Natural palette, and I'm going to take this white shade right here, and I'm going to use this tiny dome, if it would focus, this tiny dome shadow brush. Then I'm going to go back in with this brush just to blend the edges of that highlight because you don't want any lines. Okay, so now moving on to lashes, I'm going to be taking these super dramatic lashes by GWA. They're called Magical, I'm pretty sure. Mythical, I mean. And hoping these look poppin' with this eye look. I'm actually really obsessed with this. Like, I was not expecting it to look this good. So it does come with, like, you know, the cheap little lash glue like everything comes with, but I'm going to be using the GWA eyelash adhesive. It's in a squeeze tube. I haven't even put mascara on yet, but sis, these lashes did not disappoint. Like, wow. And these are not mink, by the way. I'm going to apply the other one on camera once I put mascara on this eye. Okay, so I didn't record the whole thing I just did, but basically what I did is I applied glue to my hand, I dipped my finger in it, and I ran it along this lash band. And then I'm going to wait like 20 seconds for it to get tacky, and I'm going to apply it to my eye. It's tacky now, so I'm going to take these like eyelash tweezers I got off Amazon, or no, AliExpress. You can get them anywhere, they just look like this. And I'm going to take the eyelash facing upward, and I'm going to, I'm too close, hold on. So after I have my eyelash on, I take mascara, and this is the Pure mascara, and Pure is also cruelty-free, which is awesome. And I'm going to just apply that to my actual eyelash and try not to get it on my false lash. Okay, so now moving on to face makeup. You guys know the drill if you've been here. I'm going to take my Pure No Filter primer, and I'm just going to dot this all over my face. And blend it in before it drips down my eyeshadow. I'm literally obsessed with this eyeshadow look. Like, wow, GWA come through. Okay, so now that I look like a 10 man, I'm going to take some foundation and put it on my face. Okay, my camera stopped recording as it normally does, and I'm going to take my Pure Beauty Blender and just dab, dab, dab. And the only reason I'm using a not cruelty-free foundation right now is because I got it literally like 2 spring breaks ago, and I haven't been out to get a new foundation, so I'm just using this. Okay, so now I'm going to take some concealer and conceal my under eye. I wish it would stop recording one more time. I need to fix it, but... Okay, why does my foundation always look so light? Okay, so now I'm going to contour. So I'm going to take this Pure Cameo contour stick. And again, Pure is cruelty free and it's a hella good brand. Okay, so now that I drew a bunch of contour lines all over my face, I'm going to blend that in with the side of my beauty blender. Okay, so my camera's about to die, but I have to set this right after. So what I'm going to set it with is the Pure powder. It's a foundation powder, super full coverage, super flawless finish. You guys will see once I put it on, but I'm not going to be able to put it on camera because my camera is flashing red and I have to charge the battery. But I'm just blending in the rest of my contour. Okay, maybe I will have enough time. Bitch is still blinking red, but it hasn't died yet. So I'm going to be using this brush right here. Looks like this. I just got foundation all over it. But it's super big and fluffy, and I'm just going to be rolling it in this powder and setting my face. Alright, I'm going to use this angled brush and I'm going to dust the tip of it just to set my under eyes. This isn't what I'd normally do, but I don't feel like getting up and getting the other brushes. So now I'm going to contour with, or bronze up with this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Physicians Formula is also cruelty free, and this is the best bronzer hands down I've ever found. So I'm going to take this angled brush. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to take this brush right here. It has like a dome shape, and I'm just going to take the tip of it and I'm going to run it in this bronzer. And why I liked brushes that are shaped like this is because so I can get a precise line of where I bronze, basically, because I don't want just bronzer all over my cheek. I want a precise line of it. Enough there. I'm going to take this angled brush and blend it out a little bit. Didn't realize how much I was putting on. The question is, can I finish this video before my camera dies, even though it's flashing? The world may never know. Okay, so now moving on to the GMA Glow It Highlighting Palette. I'm super excited for this. The outside just looks like basically a highlighter. And these are the 3 shades. I've swatched them all already. Those are the 3 shades. I'm going to be mixing the gold one and the light one together. And the brush that I'm going to be using is the GWA fan brush. super thin. I've been wanting one of these brushes for a while because I've been using a thick one. But anyways, I'm going to dust this highlight all over. I'm hoping the gold one's not too dark for me. Okay, I think I'm using this brush wrong. Hold on. I think I'm supposed to go like this. Yeah, that works better. Okay, we learning. And also I'm going to take it down on my chin. Okay, so I'm going to take the highlighter on my finger and just dust it on my Cupid's bow. On my chin. Okay, so I'm back. I put on some lip liner and matte lip gloss. So now I'm going to do blush, and I'm going to be using my NYX blush palette, and NYX is cruelty-free also, which is awesome. And I'm going to be using this brush from GWA. I'm going to be mixing this color right here, these two blushes right here. I'm putting blush on after highlighter to blend the two together. So for my lower lash line, I'm going to be taking the, what is this palette called? Enchanting palette. And I'm going to be taking the brown shades we used earlier, which is this one and this one. I'm going to start off by taking this brown shade, and I'm going to be taking it on this tiny brush. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with the darker brown shade and just doing the same thing. Oops, I totally blocked that off. Okay, so now I'm going to apply some mascara to my bottom lashes. Okay guys, so that was it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this look and liked how it turned out. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up because that would really help me out. And also don't forget to check out my Instagram and Twitter. I post a lot of looks on there as well. My Instagram is Macy Browning with 2 underscores, and so is my Twitter. And yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!